Hello, welcome to the start of another reading vlog. It is Sunday, and this is kind of a last minute decision to do a reading vlog this week. I wasn't sure if I was going to, and then I decided to. So fresh out of the shower, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go over what I plan to read this week. It is December now, happy December 1st, and I have a lot of things to catch up on. I have a lot of books finished before the end of the year. So here's the first few that I am hoping to get to. I'm gonna be reading some of this as soon as I stop filming this clip. This is Dead Witch Walking. I've talked about this a million times before. Yeah, so this is what I want to read today, and honestly, I just kind of feel like it. Like, I looked at it and I was like, I want to read that. So that's what I'm gonna start with. Then my audiobook that I'm working on is Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. I have less than 30% left of the audiobook, and I am hoping to finish that in the next few days. It's so good. I sound like a broken record every time I talk about that series. That's all I say. It's so good, but it really is. So yeah, I'm going to finish that up, and then when I'm done with that, I am going to start the audiobook of A Storm of Swords. I'm actually already like over 100 pages into this, like 100, almost 150, I think. But I'm going to switch over to audio because I've been stuck on this book for a long time. I mean, obviously I made it to the third book in this series. I obviously am enjoying it and want to read it, but this one for some reason I'm stuck on. I physically read the first two, and then I don't know what's happening with this one, but I'm going to try the audiobook for this. And then finally, I have my Kindle to represent, of course, The Runaway by Holly Overton, which is the ebook I'm working on, and although I have been reading it for like 6 months, I've actually been reading it recently, and I am about 50% through now, and I am just going to keep trucking along on that. So those are my reading plans for the week. I have not much going on. Starting Friday, I'm on vacation. Like, Thursday is my last day of work. So starting Friday, I'm on vacation with my husband. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to do a lot of like stuff around the house and relax and stuff like that. And yeah, so there's nothing really exciting going on this week, but I just kind of felt like vlogging. Not to mention last week I didn't vlog, and then I also didn't film any videos. So apparently vlogging helps me stay on top of my filming in general. So yeah, we're back at it this week. Good morning. It is Thursday. I am currently exporting a vlog, not a vlog. I'm exporting my November wrap up. I'm going to put it up before I go to work today. I have almost finished Republic of Thieves. I have about, I think I have 15% left, and then I'll be done with that. So I'll probably finish that either today or early tomorrow. And then I also have a Christmas book going that I am almost done with, and it actually turned out to be something completely different than I thought it was going to be, so it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to include it anyway because you read what you read, and I decided to keep reading it, so I might as well just include it, even if it is a little bit embarrassing. It's called Definitely Naughty. It's a Christmas book, and it turned out to be like a little bit more on the steamy side than I thought it would be. Which I guess I should have known. See, this is where it's embarrassing. Like, I should have known with a name like that and like the cover art, I should have known that it would be a little bit more of a sexy book than like a romance book. But all the romance books, like all the Christmas romance books, were waitlisted at the time. So I just checked out like the first one I came across that wasn't waitlisted. And now I kind of understand why it wasn't waitlisted. But at least, you know, I didn't pay for it. It's from the library, so, and it's only like 200, it's less than, I think it's like 100 pages, so it's a quick read. Not really my type of read, but it's a quick read. So I'm going to finish that today. I'm going to finish Republic of Thieves either today or tomorrow, and then I'm going to start on the A Storm of Swords audiobook. And I now have a couple more Christmas books from the library that seem a lot less steamy and more like what I was looking for. Just kind of like cute romances. Today is my last day of work before vacation. I'm super excited. My husband and I went to the gym this morning, so that's out of the way. And yeah, so good things are happening this week. I don't know if this vlog is going to be super exciting, but actual reading is happening this week. So I'm happy about that after the slump that I was in for the last couple of weeks of November. So yeah. Also, we had a snowstorm like Monday and Tuesday, and I took like a little clip of the snow, so I'll probably include that too. We had our first snow a couple weeks ago, and now we've had our first snowstorm. So I had an extra day off on Tuesday, which is kind of silly because I'm going on vacation, but I work far away from where I live, so I couldn't make it to work. So I had an unexpected day off with my husband, so that was nice. We watched Star Wars and like Return of the Jedi. We watched Return of the Jedi, which is my favorite Star Wars movie. I don't think I've ever mentioned it on the channel, but Star Wars is my favorite. I love Star Wars. And Return of the Jedi is my favorite movie, and that was his first time seeing it. So we did that, and, you know, we had a nice breakfast together, and did some cleaning around the house, did some shoveling. So yeah, that was a good day. I also got some reading done that day, so Tuesday. It's Thursday now, so yeah, it was a good day off, and yeah, today, I think I already said, is my last day of work before vacation, so let's just get it done. So I just got home. It's Friday, and I was originally supposed to start my vacation today. Like, I wasn't supposed to work today, but I ended up going in. I told them I'd go in for 3 hours. I ended up there for 5. But I decided to... Okay, so I'll preface this by saying, like, my husband and I don't drink a lot. Like, we're the type of people that are, like, once in a while we'll be like, oh, let's have a drink. So we'll go to the liquor store, we'll buy something, we'll have it that one day, and then it sits in our basement. So we have like an entire like bar's worth of alcohol in our basement because we just don't drink it. But I was on my way to work this morning, and I stopped for gas, and the gas station's next to a liquor store. And on their board, it said they had this thing, and I was like, that sounds perfect for Jim. Like, I have to get that for Jim. So, in honor of it being the first day of our vacation, as soon as he gets home, anyway, we will be on vacation together, I stopped and I got him this thing, and it's so weird, and I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but it is peanut butter whiskey. Peanut butter whiskey. He loves anything peanut butter. Anytime I bake for him, it's peanut butter. Anytime he buys a dessert, it's peanut butter. After he has a hard day at work, he eats a spoonful of peanut butter. So I figured in honor of our vacation, we can try peanut butter whiskey. It could either go really well or horribly. We'll see. Also, I did some reading. I read I got the little book of Hygge from my library, and I read like the ebook, and I read up to 33% of that. I literally have 11 minutes left of Republic of Thieves, and I just don't want to listen to it because then I won't have any more. Like, I'm crazy. When I say that I don't finish series, I literally have 11 minutes left, and I don't want to finish it. So, but that'll probably happen today. So I'm going to finish that today. I have the little book of Hygge going. I have that Christmas book that I was telling you about that I don't really want to talk about. And I also have read a little bit more of Dead Witch Walking. So we'll see how far I get by tomorrow before I wrap up this vlog. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and tell you about this really random, weird purchase I made, this weird alcohol. Hopefully he likes it, because, I mean, there's no way to spend money faster than to walk into a liquor store. Like, it's expensive. I don't know how people afford to drink all the time. Luckily, neither of us do. Update, he likes the whiskey. It's delicious. Jimmy, I'm sad.
Why? It's over?
Yeah. No more Gentlemen Bastards. Who knows when the 4th book will come out?
When the next Song of Ice and Fire comes out.
So in 20 years? Alright, I'm going to quickly wrap up this week's vlog. It's really weird for me right now because my husband is home and he actively knows that I'm filming this. So this is the first. So if this is really awkward, that's why. So I finished 2 things this week. I finished one that you're going to judge me harshly for, and I judge myself for. And that was a book called Definitely Naughty by Jo Lee. I thought it was going to be like a new adult contemporary Christmas romance. Turns out I didn't realize that it's a Harlequin book, which means that it was more on like the sexy side. And I probably should have known, but it was terrible. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great, because it was not a good romance, but it also was not a good erotica. So it was like this weird in between where it was just bad. I should, like, if I had known that it was a Harlequin romance, I wouldn't have read it, because I know I don't like those, but it was only 100 pages, so it is what it is. Then I finished Republic of Thieves, which I already filmed a clip about, and that's really all I have to say. I'm very sad. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I finished. Then I picked up Dead Witch Walking. I read to page 86, so I read another like 30 pages of this, but then I ended up putting it down because I decided that I'm going to take part in Fantasy-a-thon, which starts on December 13th, and it runs for 2 weeks. And one of the prompts is read a favorite of one of the hosts, and Julie from Pages and Pens said that this is actually one of her favorite fantasy series, so I'm going to put this on hold and read it during that time instead. So, once again, this book is getting put on hold, but whatever. Then in my Kindle, I read up to, I think, 51% through The Runaway by Holly Overton. And I don't remember exactly how much of that I actually read this week and how much I read last week, but I did read some, so I'm including it on this wrap-up. I read 13% of, I don't remember what it was called. I'm so good at this. I'm so prepared. Wrapped Up for Christmas. So that is an actual Christmas contemporary romance. So that's what I was looking for. And yeah, I read 13% of that. So, oh, and then I also read 33% of The Little Book of Hygge, whatever, that Danish thing, the comfy thing. So I'm also a third of the way through that. It's a little short book, so I got that from the library. Yeah, so that was it for this week. I read a bunch of different things. I finished 2 things, and so far my TBR for December is going pretty well. So, yay. But yeah, okay, so that's it for this vlog. I have a bunch of content planned for December, so hopefully you will be seeing a lot more from me very soon. Also, complete side note, but something that makes me super happy, my phone wallpaper is now Baby Yoda drinking soup. It's my favorite thing. But yeah, that's it for this one, and I will see you later. Bye.